What is up, y'all? Today, we're going to be lowering the back end of this truck. Just thought I'd throw in a quick little side note here. This is Dad's little project. A 350 that's been bored out into a little GMC Sonoma. As you guys can see, we're not in the usual filming location. I've got a shop I can use temporarily, so we're going to see what we can do about getting the other red truck lowered. But just thought I'd throw this in here. That's a pretty cool little project. I'm gonna need a cow hood for sure, but like I said, bored out 350, 700 R4 transmission, got some parts. This thing is gonna be a ripper whenever it gets going. But today, we are doing the C-notch on the frame. We're gonna go ahead and put in the 2-inch drop shackles. We're gonna do the flip kit. And as you guys can see, the truck already has 2-inch blocks in the back, so it's going to get dropped a total of 10 inches in the back. I'm going to get a measuring tape, measure from there to there. I'll show you all that. And then I'll get back with y'all whenever we get the back end. This is kind of an unfair comparison because I've got quite a bit of weight back here because it's been snowing and icing a lot. So a little bit of weight in the bed to help traction. But anyways, on the driver's side, looks like we have, we'll call it 36 and a half. And come over here to the passenger side. We have about 37 and a quarter. So I'm on about a quarter tank of gas, so it's not leaning that bad. But after we get done, we should be sitting at about 27 inches, which for those of you who don't know, 27 inches is over halfway down the top of the tires. So that'll be fun for sure. So for those of you that have never heard about what a flip kit is, pretty much you put the axle, rather than the leaf springs going underneath the axle, they will sit on top of the axle. This is all the new plates that you need for it. This has got a hole, they're offset, so that way it's hard to mess up because you can flip that either way and it'll still work. Got some drill bits because, of course, we're going to be putting the bolt-in notch kit, but I've also got a welder, so I'm going to go ahead and grind down the side and get this all sanded down nice, get the frame sanded, lay us a hot bead from here to here on the front and on the back. And we got new U-bolts because this truck does have a 2-inch lift in the back, like I was saying. 2-inch drop shackles, and the drill, of course. And I went ahead, while I was bored one day, after I got these, and I went ahead and already made cardboard templates, so that way there I can just lay them right on the frame, and we should be good to go. But yeah, stick around. We're fixing to get the wheels pulled off. I think we're going to start by taking out the passenger side leaf spring. What's resale value? Uh-oh. Dropping the back 10 inches. We're going to be tucking tire. It's been a few hours. It's been about 2 hours. We're finally fixing to put the last bolt in. I got 3 bolt holes to do on the bottom. I can't get to this one, so I'm not even going to worry about drilling it because I plan on welding down both sides of this. But anyways, the install's going okay. It's kind of been a pain. My frame tried to bend, so I've got this holding the frame up level. Got a little heater going, as you guys can see. It's only 32 degrees in here. Yeah. But anyways, we're gonna get at it, and here in a minute, we're gonna pull off these U-bolts, go ahead and get the rear axle drop down, go ahead and then go ahead and pull out the leaf spring hangers on this side, and go pull out the rear on the driver's side. We're gonna drop it down, get the axle spun into place, get the new flip kit put in. As you guys can see, if I ever wanna go lower, I can just throw that 2-inch block in, but we'll see. I've also gotta pull this out and flip it over. So, here we go, guys. Sorry, y'all, I ain't really showed you anything. Ended up busting my finger open, like all the skin around here. Completely busted open, but we got the C-notch in, we got the flip kit in. Running into a little bit of a problem. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I've been beating on this fender. Had to trim the fender, beat that over, and maybe, just maybe, that'll fit in there now. I'm going to set it up and record because I want to show y'all this. It's going to be a pain. All right, attempt number 1. I kind of held it up there, seen where I needed to trim it. Trimmed a little bit. So now we're going to see if the tire will even fit up in there. gonna suck because of my finger, but I think we might be in business. Good God America. I know it ain't bolted down, but look at the fitment on that. Ignore the shit. So, but yeah, I'll get a little bit of a back up a little bit for you. As you can see, the back is tucking, the front's still lifted, so squatted life. Sorry, it's been a few days. By a few days, I mean a week. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get you a measurement on what the ride height is now. I believe this side was 36 and a half, I want to say. That could be completely wrong, but we're now sitting at 29. So yeah, it dropped it a good amount. Keep in mind, I also don't have any weight back here. But we're going to jump around to the other side and we're going to show y'all what the measurement is. On the passenger side, we have 28 3/4. And I believe it was 37 1/4. So that's a pretty substantial drop. Like I said, all the weight that was in the back of it is no longer in the back of it. But anyways, we got that done. We got stuff coming for the front. So we're going to jump on the old blue truck, and now we are for sure going to get the long tube headers installed because I got bolts for them. So we'll see y'all in just a minute. All right, we got the long tubes put on the truck. It's not done right. There's no gaskets, and there's 4 bolts holding each side on. But it shoots flames now. It was worth it. All right, y'all, we got some shocks put on the truck. When we get back to the house, I'll show you what we pulled them off of, because I bet you it's not what you thought it was. But yeah, they work perfect. I mean, the truck is riding just so much smoother than what it was. And it just barely bottoms out still on the bumps, where the bump stops are supposed to be. But yeah, it rides smooth now, and I'm driving to see if it got rid of my vibration between 45 and 60. So I'll catch up to y'all whenever we get back to the house, and I'll show you exactly what we pulled the shocks off of. All right, you guys, we're back at the house. The shocks we ended up using come off the 77, believe it or not. We were gonna go ahead and use the front ones because they're, pretty short, and we dropped the truck a pretty good amount. But they were too short. So we came back here, we pulled the ones off the back. They fit on it, and it has room to travel. So I'll show you guys the old ones. The only little issue that we might have is that the top part is just a little bit skinnier. Probably about a 1/4 inch. But it's like a 1/4 inch skinnier than the stock shocks that come off that truck. But other than that, I don't think we're gonna have any issues. And also, I noticed I never showed y'all anything about the blue truck with the headers. I did them, didn't record nothing. Got them done barely. By barely, I mean about halfway done. And you guys might not be able to see anything. But, sorry. The long tubes are on. But yeah, anyways, that's going to do it for this Wrenches and Reels video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you go like, comment, and subscribe on my shorts, your name will be put on the hood of this truck. And whenever we make it big, it's gonna get hung up in the shop. But yeah, anyways, peace out.